spring is the time to clean out your house and clutter and create a bit more of space before these super hot months set in. Consider a climate-controlled storage unit from Zippy Shell of Las Vegas.
That's right. They can help you with the local move. You're moving across the country. They got you. CEO Brian Lindsay joins us now alongside Sierra, the Vice President of Public Relations with more. Sierra has also got a little lipstick on her cheek.
Hi.
JJ was saying hello earlier.
JJ strikes
again.
It's great having you.
Dog.
Good.
Great to see you again.
Good morning, JJ.
Hi, good to have you.
So
Thanks.
Tell us about Zippy Shell and what it is that you do.
Sure, absolutely. Zippy Shell is portable storage, which is climate controlled and indoors. We're also local and long distance moving. We go anywhere across the valley, anywhere across the country.
Are you locally owned? Are you a national company? How does this work?
A little bit of both. So we're a national company in that we're in 130 markets around the U.S.
Okay.
However, we are locally owned by a couple guys who've been good friends and business partners for the past 15 years.
Okay.
And we own Zippy Shell, started it 5 years ago.
That's awesome. And the fact that you do the moves and you also do the storage, because sometimes you do the move, but the house isn't ready yet. You kind of have to be temporary for a couple weeks. To be able to have a place to make sure you rent a truck. You're gonna have to rent the truck for longer and longer. They only give you a handful of days. Not with Zippy Shell. You have the storage that you can put right there. You don't have to unpack and repack.
You're right. We've got 50,000 square feet of indoor climate-controlled storage right here in Las Vegas. There's no minimum. You can stay a day, or you can stay, 3-4 years if you want.
Oh, wow.
So no minimum, no maximum. Yep.
Well, and my neighbors actually recently used you. They were moving from their house into a smaller house, downsizing a bit. And they had, some furniture, some antiques, and they just weren't ready to let go of them.
Yes.
So I believe you guys showed up with a unit right outside their house.
Yep.
And packed them up and brought it back to the climate control facility. I'm sure that people keep things with you for different amounts of time too, sometimes weeks, months, or years.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. We are privileged to service some of our servicemen and women who've been with us for several years while they're deployed.
Great.
And then often someone has a closing on a home and there's a 3 to 5 day gap between homes, and we help them out in that circumstance as well. When we do that, we store their stuff and then we move them because we're both a storage company and a full service moving company.
Oh, so you can do both. So you can self-pack or you can have you guys move for us.
That's right.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Absolutely.
If I ever move again, I'm so sick. I've only moved myself.
Moving.
It's the worst chore ever.
It's kind of like having a big thorn in your foot.
Oh,
it's awful.
let someone else do it.
You have some really great reviews. One of them is from me because you've moved me twice and you're incredible.
We have.
But how have you maintained such great reviews online? Because people can be tough online.
It's a good question. So let's be honest with each other. Moving sucks.
It's the truth, right? That's exactly
That's what we wanted to say.
Moving sucks. Zippy Shell doesn't. And the reason we don't is that our guys are polite, they're respectful, they're professional, and they're strong as hell. So they know what they're doing. When they're in your house, and let's face it, if you have a moving company, guys you don't really know in your house, you want guys who've been background checked, you want guys who are polite,
100%.
Respectful, and get along as a team. And our guys are exceptional at all those things.
Of course, the one thing that rings in everyone's head is, okay, so I know respectful is going to cost me. How much is this going to cost? Compared to the competition, where does Zippy Shell fall?
Great question. So we have a lot of competitors, some national ones are Pods and Pack Rat. Strangely, we're about 15 to 20% less than those big national companies.
Wow.
Because we're locally owned and we don't have a lot of the overhead that they have.
Gotcha.
When it comes to local moves, we're competitively priced with all the other local moving companies. But honestly, our Yelp reviews are what separate us. We're 5-star reviewed on Yelp. And again, we're locally owned and operated by two guys who love Las Vegas.
No question.
And because you are locally owned and operated, you really do know your employees. And that's what I noticed, is that each guy who came into my house knew you personally. So this isn't like I hire somebody.
It's not a fly-by-night. They didn't just get a Craigslist
I'm just sending out a guy, a different guy every week. It's like there's continuity and people know each other. I'm dying to know what Sierra does officially in the company.
Well, there's several things that she does. As you can tell, she's clearly
Sierra, come here.
We like to say she's the face of the company because when you compare faces, she wins.
Yeah, no doubt.
Her official title is Vice President of Public Affairs, but she's affectionately known as Marketing Prop, shameless marketing prop. She is available for in-home assessments.
Nice.
Or calming children down during a move.
Yes.
She even deals well with cats.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that makes one of us.
Yeah. That is our Vice President of Public Affairs. She does a great job. And
she's a valued employee. Brian, great to have you.
It's great.
Thanks, JJ.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Sean.
All right, take the stress out of moving. It shouldn't be stressful, guys. It can actually be easy. With the best looking executive in the company, Sierra, of course. She'll see you through it. Zippy Shell Moving and Storage is a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend, and their website, their phone number, right there on your screen.